If you're a man who's stuck with a woman and you don't even get along with each other and it's a show marriage and you have to be together and you argue all the time and you're sexually repressed and you're being promised in secret that you can go to an island and finally be pleasured and satisfied, no one's ever going to find out, that's how you end up on the island. So this whole monogamy garbage that's being pushed by the West, especially amongst our elites, is the reason we have the biggest problem with pedophilia. And they don't have this problem in South America because they all have girlfriends. They don't have this problem in Russia because they all have girlfriends. The Thai elites don't have this problem. They all have girlfriends. But here in the West, we're saying, nope, you just stick with your wife, only her, be happy with her. What happens if you don't get along anymore? What happens if you don't more ever? What happens if you're not enjoying it? And you're hearing all these stories from all these people having a great time. That's why we have a perversion problem, because we're suppressing men's natural inclination to sexually mate with women who are not the one they're married to. That is actually the root of a lot of pedophilia. People say I am the problem with the West and that I'm destroying Western society. I would argue, and I'm good at that actually at a certain echelon, monogamy causes more problems than it solves.
The ability to communicate and debate. I can't wait to see this kind of stage debating
I'll
anything.
vote,
Any argument.
I will become a citizen there to vote for.
Can you play the clip?
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because someone's going to take this clip.
Yeah, for sure.
Some guy who works at Pizza Hut is going to take this clip after he gets caught cheating on his girlfriend. He's going to say, listen.
This is why.
You want me to become a pedophile?
I just made pepperoni pizzas. I'm tired. I don't want to.
But I don't understand the pedophilia thing, because believe me, I live in Miami. I know the Russians.
Yeah.
I know the Colombians. I know the Venezuelans. I get the extra girlfriends.
No, okay.
But if you're not happy being married, why do you got to go to the...
No.
Just go bang a hot chick.
But they go...
Why a kid?
I would argue, and I have no idea, that they go to these islands with the intention of sleeping with a beautiful 23, 24-year-old, whatever, and they do eventually, but then other people are doing this, and it gets further and further down the depravity, and then it's kind of like, if you go to these secret clubs and you're the only person not doing it, you can't be trusted. So it's, I guess there's a peer pressure element.
Or maybe
I think it's a combination over years.
Or maybe
you end up
they
doing
tell
these
them
things.
that they're 19, 20. Turns out
Probably.
they're 16.
Probably.
And they have it on camera.
Probably.
And now you're going to do what
And
I
they can
want to
blackmail
do.
you. Yeah. Oh no.
That's probably what
is there
it
a
is.
blackmail element? Well,
Sure, right?
It would be stupid to believe there isn't, right? Because if you're going to have a secret club and you're going to try and get powerful people to come to it, you're going to want to have leverage over them to make sure you're not exposed. So of course there's a blackmail element on top also. I'm saying the initial reason men are interested at all. If Obama wasn't stuck with Michelle and he was allowed 4 or 5 big booty cuties, he wouldn't be on the Epstein's island. But he's stuck with Michelle, who's bigger than him. So he's like, so he goes to the island. But if he was allowed to have a harem, he wouldn't be interested.
You're saying he's scared of his.
I think she'd beat him in a fight.
Really?
100%.
I'd
bet on her.
I would probably do the same. I think Michelle would whoop Obama.
Listen to me.
Seriously.
But Bill
Her
Clinton,
back. She has a back
Can you do
on
me a
her.
favor?
Bill Clinton would never cheat on Hillary. We know that.
No, of course
That's
not.
just
No,
sure.